Yeah, sorry, chat. I don't know what happened to the fucking stream. I just like cut the fuck out.
Don't stop pounding that one. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. All that exercise helps.
Oh, I can't go swimming.
Let's see. It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Hold on, let me,
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Figures the Sifu would be...
Sibi? La fanen aginkan man. Geradna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad, but he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the others. There's something about your... The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught... Your Muma, the Sifu was waiting. Their kin have run out of option. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. Tells you once you've dealt with... Seeing you brings back his... He remembers your... Anyway, You have things to do, places to go to. Says you'll... Reflect. Let's see. time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sense. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goops, he thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why? He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to... But you need practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be... Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. It's your own... He wonders what usefulness you found. He can work wonders with almost... You did well. He says... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village... She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before... That's all she's ever asked of you. You've all... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you... He says that it's not... There's no way they'll let you... He wants to know who you think you are.
Oh shit. I beat your two buddies up. Give me my fucking... What?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He wishes...
They're probably a lot.
He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal.
I gotta use the other controller.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Wants you to... She says she is... Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. That's all she's ever asked of you. You should go. Catchy.
Numa?
Your Mooma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's a piece of scrap trunk.
Asilnatu.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to you.
Kototuku.
Your Mooma says you looked.
Brumblena marsamau.
Says a good rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Alright, let's go. Done with this flashback. And now what I'm gonna have fucking abilities that I can use now.
Nothing could stop Luka from setting the world on fire. Your Mooma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Alright.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Alright, so... I can't move any faster, so let's swing out this way. Okay. Oh, the fucking thing didn't fall. Alright, so let's go out this way. And that one didn't fall. How? How did he even still hit me? Oh, something's gonna fall down on me again, isn't it?
Your Mooma says this. Whatever happened, here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
What am I supposed to do, run away? I'm kicking him in the shankles. Hey, you hit my mum. Can I only hit him at certain times? What the fuck? I came and punch at him. I supposed to like run away or something. Hey. You're kicking my mama around.
must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck? Oh. She wasn't there a second ago. When I looked behind. Alright. What the fuck? I skipped the part. Oh. It's just cinematic. Oh, no, you killed her.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
So this ugly motherfucker killed my parents. Burned my village down. And now I have mutant powers, now I'm about to grow.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
One thing I want to know, mind this. Dear.
Let's see what you can make. Looks snug. The tribe's caught a fluffy hog. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. You're fresh out of key energy. They've received... You should hurry there and help... Not really. Look, an emergency box from the old... Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist. What doesn't kill you?
Okay, you found enough festival for communities.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Whacked. It's hot up. You're bruised. Feeling so much better. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to... The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never... There must... Let's see. When a story comes to you, pay attention. track. Amazing it. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, the tracks moved. The end is coming to the world and everything else. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's not the Fry Sparker that's the problem, it's what's put into it. You're not supposed to get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Daytime is a good time to be outside. A flush stool. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Get things done before the darkness falls again. even healthier than before. You got something great in the making? You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. You're fading.
Oh, fuck.
You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. getting darker.
Looks like it gets crazy at night time or something.
That's a Jagni tribe outpost.
Zip lines and shit.
Cut that one down. Easy to lose your way if you can't see landmarks. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as... They're ready to enter the outpost when you are. Every step you take towards your end... Here's the first line of defense. It's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. That twirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Everything's clocking together. Maybe this key will do it. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them. Wants revenge on...
Oh.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Here's the second line of defense. Better stay clear of the red ray. Red means danger. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. It's complicated. Give it another try. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
No.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the... Out of Date says he's doing his... That doesn't sound good. He says... Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see what you can do to help. No one's going to see you coming in the dark.
No, that's why you went outside earlier.
There's no time. He knows things that you need to know. The rival tribe still has 2 outposts left. It's up to you to change that. Wonders who thinks up these mechanical things.
Okay, I'll have to continue this later.
Says your... He knows things that you need to know. The rival tribe still has 2 outposts left. It's up to you to change that. Sparkles about how brilliant it is to have someone like you that shares both genetics and karma in the myriad spectrum. Says goodbye to you. He knows things that you need to know. Has plenty. Any kind of protection, you take it. Asks you to check out the wares, confident you'll find everything you need. Says they... Claims to have strange things from the dead zone that are so rare. Says you came... That's an improvement. The day is always brighter. That's a GuNNz, easy prey for Loopalupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind. It's the chug yard. Days wasting. Get to work while you can. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on... The rails used to be filled with chugs packed tight with two-leggeds, like guppos in a tin. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomper Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance.
Oh, it's a boomerang. Tough little world.
It's a brand new day. Let's see. Uppercut it. That'll come in handy. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable... I need to... Gizmo remembers...
What up,
But
Sugar?
Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the
How
story,
you doing,
but
bro?
sometimes the truth... He'd lie if he claimed it was all good. You changed after your Mooma and Popsy passed, and he understands why you had to leave. The old village being a constant reminder of what happened. He understands history made Loopa Loopin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still
Chili
believe
bro.
there's some good in everyone.
What you playing?
You still have hope for
Called
tomorrow.
Biomutant.
He says you should know that what's meant to be
It's about
will
little
always
creatures
find a
and
way,
shit.
but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed
It
firsthand
was like a
what
free
it'll lead
game
to.
like 3 months ago.
Yes, that's the
4 months
way.
ago.
No arguing.
That is
It
how
was
you
one of the
shine light.
PlayStation Plus games.
Seriously. Don't doubt the dark. Oh,
I'm so proud of you for doing the right thing.
can't but...
Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to... You should return when you've returned. It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making
But other
it
than
next
that,
to
it's a fun
impossible
game
for anything but
so far.
creatures that were most contorted by the contamination.
And you can pick your own character and the style you want him to be. You can make him close combat, far range.
There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives.
Basically, like the big creatures, the man-eaters, are trying to take over the world, and I gotta try to save the family like tree, like the fountain youth tree.
It's so vibrant out during daylight.
I thought that was regular wood, or what the fuck?
The rain's making it slick out.
Well, it puts me right to where I
That's
gotta
the
go.
leftover you're looking for.
Oh, now I can start climbing shit now. Cool. Maybe I can upgrade my weapon.
The daytime makes it harder for things to sneak up on you.
Oh shit.
Hold on or be gone.
Whee! That shit just took me back where I was.
The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitat. He says that something he devised to salvage valuables from the ground. There are usually spots hidden beneath puddles of oily goo where you can use the net. He's been... Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out. Gizmo thinks he's a...
What? I get a mech to run around here?
Much harder to see outside now. The grease monkey's mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to.
How do I get out of this? Triangle, okay. Oh, I can't be out of this suit for too long. Alright, I'm about to get the fuck off.
Keep filling your air holes.
I gotta go up there.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you... Says he's a monster haunter. The best you'll ever see. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. When it comes to monsters, he mostly says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Says you should give up. Says there's no better place to start than a squip cave. Thinks you... Let's see. The night could be fun. Wait, it's the Skriphola. The place is just filled with critters. Itchy trigger finger. That was fun. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death.
No. I'm good.
A tragedy.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it from here. Alright, chat, check y'all out later.